Hey guys, it's AB. I'm in the witch cave right now. I just wanted to come here to you in the witch cave today, because I've been talking a lot of shit today, and just wanted to give you guys a real peek at what it's about. And what it's about and what it is. And this is specifically for black people. I hope you guys are online, especially my black girls. I hope you're online watching right now. I'm here in the witch cave with Chola Wenge Chola. And today I just want to teach you a little something about just two of the main African traditional religions that have traveled with us from the motherland to the Americas to Central America, South America, United States, Caribbean, etc., etc. Hold on, wait, let me turn off the damn thing. Okay, I'm not about to teach y'all no brujeria, but I'm just gonna give you guys some insight. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some insight on what's happening. You see my shirt here, stolen from Africa. I got my fucking Chola Wenge here with the embeles and all the daggers and everything. So I know you guys hear a lot about Ocha. You hear a lot about Ochun. You hear a lot about Yemaya. You hear a lot about Chango. But nobody ever talks about Palomayombe. I've been initiated in Palomayombe for the last 4 years of my life, and I love it. I originally came into the religions through Yemaya. Of course, she called me first, and I came, and every santero that I saw, everybody that I went to was like, Azealia, you have to go work with the dead. You have to go work with the dead. You must go work with the dead, right? So this video is not about it's not here to complain about anything. I just want to give you guys a real insight on what it is, right? So you have Palo, and then you have Ocha. So oh wait, you can't even see that. You guys see that? Alright, so in Ocha, you have what they call, you have Ochun in Ocha. In Palo, the name is Chola Wenge. Chola Wenge Chola. Then you have Yemaya. The name in Palo is Kalunga. Then you have Chango in Ocha. The name in Palo is Ensasi. This is really hard for you guys to read, right? So, oops. Palo, you have Chola Wenge Chola. Ocha, her equivalent is Oshun. Kalunga in Palo is Yemaya in Ocha. And Ensasi in Ocha is Chango. So we can just start by talking a little bit about, the difference between Palo and Ocha and what it is, right? So Ocha is a Yoruban religion from Nigeria, from the city of Ile-Ife and all over Nigeria. It's a more celestial religion that has a lot more to do with spirituality and kind of saint, the idea of a saint more than a natural earth current and a natural earth energy. Yemaya is considered to be a real person who died and went to heaven and became Yemaya. But in Palo, the Kalunga is a natural force of energy. It's like a natural force of energy. It's a natural force of energy. So here you have Chola Wenge and you have Ochun. The difference between Chola Wenge and Ochun is like night and day, respectively. Like Chola Wenge is nighttime. If you want to think of her as nighttime, you can think of her as nighttime, and you can think of Ochun as a daytime. The difference between Palo and Ocha is that one is for creativity and one is for destruction. So Ocha is creative, and Ocha is also a colloquialism for Santería, or regla de Ocha, lukumi, however you want to call it. It's a colloquialism, synonym, whatever. And palo is for destruction. Now that doesn't mean that you can't do good things with palo, right? So if somebody's sick and they come to a palera, the palera is going to take sickness away from them. If somebody is sick and they go to the Santería is going to bring them health. Does that make sense? Let me turn on the chat a little bit to hear you guys. Okay, so that makes sense to you. Can you get scratched if you're gay? You're not, in the traditional sense, you're not supposed to be scratched if you're gay, you know, but there are all other different paths of palo. There's, you know, palo monte, palo quimbisa, like there's many different paths of palo, but the purest, rawest form of palo, palo mayombe, gay men aren't allowed into our homes, you know, into our houses, but there's a trick, there's a way that you could get into palo mayombe. You have to come through a sign. So you have to come in as an herbalist, almost as a nurse, almost. And that's how you get to work in palo mayombe, right? Because the reason, and this is like a thing in palo that I think is very strange, you know, that women can't build prendas, we can't do all kind of shit, like we can't work on our period, all kind of stuff like that, you know, but with good reason, because these are blood hungry vessels, you know. Chola Wenge is a blood hungry vessel, and the reason I have Chola Wenge here today is because she's been coming up so much. The energy is, you know, there's no sides to a circle. So even though Chola Wenge and Ochun are two completely different deities, there are no sides to a circle, and Chola Wenge is coming up, like she's rising. She's trying to get her face seen, and she's trying to be heard. Yes, so if you are a gay person, you can come in through Osain, which is, you know, the herbalist. In Palo, we call him Guru Finda, and you can come in as an herbalist. Basically means that you're, you know, a nurse almost. And for women, we are allowed to be, and it's very, you know, contradictory or whatever, but gay women are allowed to be in palo, women are allowed to be in palo, but we just can't work when we are on our periods, and we can't initiate anybody until the period is done, because, you know, these are blood hungry vessels, so you can't come near them while you're bleeding, because they'll attach to you and eat you. Do I work with Orumila? So this is my story with Santería, okay? So a couple years ago, I was dating some guy, and he completely fucked me over, right? Like, he saw that me and my sister, like, we used to do like espiritismo, like burn our little altars and do our little candles, Santa Marta, whatever. And he saw that, and he went and in search of like a witch to put something on me to control me. Obviously, the relationship broke up and all type of shit like that. But just the whole time, and this was a time where, like, you know, things were seemingly just going left all of a sudden. Like, I was, you know, this meteor darling, I have fantasy mixtape going and all this other shit, and all of a sudden shit just went left, you know. And then I was almost like unwanted and, you know, unappreciated on everything, because he went and found somebody who works with Santa Marta to put something on me. Little does he know, I was never working with Santa Marta to put anything on him, you know. Hold on one second. Right. So yeah, the nigga put a hex on me. And then the nigga started fucking with some bitch, and the bitch was putting more hexes on me, and the shit was just crazy. Like, I couldn't like find myself, I couldn't find my mind, I couldn't find anything, right? So I was in LA, and I went to this santero, and the santero gave me this crazy ass reading, right? Meanwhile, he was a gay man, right? And he took the hex off me with palo. And at the time, I didn't know like all the rules of palo, blah blah blah. Maybe he came in through a sign, I don't know. But the nigga took $30,000 from me. Like, I gave him $30,000 because he was supposed to take me to Cuba. He was supposed to crown me. He was supposed to scratch me. He was supposed to do all this shit to me in like a week. And of course I was naive, not knowing that you can't get scratched and crowned in the same week. That just doesn't even make any sense. How you gonna do that? But he was gonna take me out there to do some bootleg shit. Like, I paid the nigga like $7,000. He gave me some bootleg elekes. He gave me some bootleg warriors, some bootleg olokun, like some real fucked up shit, right? So I just went in search of another godfather. And when I was searching, I found my tata. And that's how I got into Palo. Because even when I was going through my shit with Charles, and I shouldn't have said the name, when I was going through my shit with my old padrino and just, you know, trying to put my trust in him and all type of shit like that, he stole my money. And he tried to use me for money. Like, eventually he started asking me to buy him cars and buy him all. So the smoke, it got me. I got bronchitis. Anybody got time for that? But anyways, I'm here back in the witch cave. I'm eating a baked potato. What else? So yeah, we were talking about just my experience in Santería, Ocha, if you will, regla de Ocha, Lukumi, whatever you want to call it. I ran into some Hollywood Santero. Okay, you gotta be careful with the Hollywood Santeros because they'll give you some foof shit. They'll give you like some fake olokun, some fake warriors with some fake elekes just to control you. And that's what happened to me. How many pounds of potatoes do I go through a month? I don't know. I really like potato. I'm eating baked potato with sour cream and cheddar cheese and arugula. So yeah, you know, a lot of talk about the African traditional religions now, but no real insight on any of them. I am a Chala Yamaya, but I have been going through the process of Palo Mayombe, because it just came out in so many readings that that is what I was supposed to do. I love it. It scares me a lot. Palo Mayombe scares me a lot, you know, dealing with the dead and just fucking having to tend to them and tend to their every need, take care of them and all type of stuff. It's just really scary, you know, like even living under the same roof with a prenda or whatever, just like, it's like sometimes it makes you lose your mind. Okay. Also, when I see the chat, you can see the chat too. Oh, okay. So, everybody wanted to talk about Ochun trying to come forget my yard. Now, I don't want to make this a video, a bashing video, because I've done enough. You know, I've given you guys enough of my opinion on such and such, and I think that it's known and it's, you know, I've made it clear. I think that although it's great to use those things in your video, African traditional religion is not something to be played with, you know. It's not a dress that you put on to make yourself look better. And I think that if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, you owe it to Ochun to bring her real elements and real lights and real stories to the public. So it's not just you wearing Ochun's dress, you know. So that's a little bit what I wanted to do in this video. I am a palera through and through and through and through. I'm due to ground every fucking day. Every day I'm supposed to crown, but there's just so much to learn in Palo Mayombe that I just would feel like I'm cheating myself out of something if I crown too soon. But I really have to crown because it came out in reading that I'm never going to find true happiness until I go to Yemaya. Right. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I just wanted to be honest about my, you know, religious thoughts and religious feelings and all type of shit like that. And I just wanted you guys to know that it's not a fashionable, it's not just a fashion thing. It's not something that you just put on and then, you know, it's like Santería chic or whatever. It's not that kind of a thing. It's a real lifestyle, or manera chic or whatever. It's a real lifestyle and it's a real way of being. And I think that now in today's age, there's no reason to hide any of that. Especially when it comes to just black people and their spirituality, like lots of Christian born folks will be like, oh, you know, that's that devil shit, that's that whatever, that's that nasty shit. But it's not actually nasty, it's not actually bad. These are our original energies. You know, this is how we grew our cities, grew our, you know, old economies and our old towns and stuff like that. This is what we believed in. And I truly believe that the reason for, I guess, black people's global inadequacy is because we are not related under our true gods. And truly, honestly believe that the sooner we get in touch with our original powers is the sooner the tables will start to turn, you know? Because now, in this point in time, we're very convinced otherwise. Actually, let me go on the Azealia Banks Periscope because... Let me see. No, whatever. I'll leave it here on the Yemaya one. I think that Christianity comes in between the man and himself. Any man and himself, whether it be a white man, a black man, a Asian man, or whatever. I feel like Christianity seeks to put a block in between the soul and self. Again, I don't want to say too much because, you know, Miss Sticky Fingers probably got a fucking creative team on this shit watching it. But I think that it's important for you guys to know that that Christianity comes in between you and yourself, especially by putting these images of these white people and all types of stuff, and you know, San Miguel is stepping on the head of the fucking devil. The devil's body is black and his face is black and all kind of shit like that. It sends a message. It sends a real message. Some people receive the message subconsciously. Some people receive the message consciously, but it's still programming and it's still messaging. I urge every African American woman, especially, not to be afraid of so-called voodoo. You know, voodoo colloquialism is actually Haitian voodoo. But I urge you guys not to be afraid of your own powers, because you guys are very, very, very powerful. We are very, very, very powerful. And that was what I wanted to say in this video, because I just want every black woman or every black person to feel and know their power, and know about, you know, the relationships between the orishas, or like just the way the mpungos work and how the energies work together on a metaphysical level and on a celestial level, you know. So like from the dirt and from the sky, we should know how our energies work and how our spirits group together and where our ancestors live and how to communicate with them, so history doesn't keep repeating itself. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say today, and to show you Chola Wenge, talk a bit about Palomayombe, about Santería, Regla de Ocha, Lokumi, I will be back again, maybe sometime this week, you know, maybe just to spell out like a little lesson or like, you know, study course for everybody to become completely, you know, or just to introduce you guys to some of these religions and some of this energy and some of the logic behind it and how it works, because it's important for us and it's the key to our survival and the key to our getting out of this fucked up situation that we're all in. Okay, hope everybody has a good night. I hope everybody is ready to watch the big beat video tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Assalamu alaikum, alafia, ache.